Hey everyone, I'm Brittany, the Cosmic Lunar Soul, and we are going to be doing our free readings tonight. So, something I like to do, I see some questions popping up into the chat already. One of the things that I like to do first is do a community reflection. So, it's Friday, something that we can reflect on through the week, and hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. And then we'll get started on the readings. So I saw some questions already, and you guys go ahead and put them in the chat. The community reflection is going to be with the, let me show you the box. Oh, and there is a card in here. So it's with the Moonlight Oracle deck. And, all right, let's just get started. Yeah, so the collective reading is just something that I like to do to set the mood, and it gives people a chance to get into the chat and think of their questions. And sometimes the community reading helps people like figure out what their questions might be for the day or for the week or anything, really. All right, let's see. I'm gonna make some room over here so you guys can see the cards when I flip them up. So today I have my tarot deck. We are using the Wild Unknown today. I feel like it's been a really long week, so we're going for some tough love kind of responses. And I have my bones. And if you want, I have a yes or no coin. So if you're just like, I kind of know what's going on, I just need a yes or no answer, this is for you. My bones are more of a general reading. That it can give you insight into specifics, but this is great for general readings. And then for everything else, you can choose tarot or oracle. All right. I'm going to move some stuff over. Let's go into our community reading. What do we have to reflect on for the week as a community? Let's see. Okay, we got pink quartz. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. So we got pink quartz, and this says love, open heart, and kindness. So for me, I know that this week has been very, very rough. I moved on Saturday. My cats were sick. I had a long 3 days at work. So I'm definitely looking for some like love and reflection for the weekend, and just mostly self-love and self-care. So hopefully you guys have something that you can reflect on that has to deal with opening your heart up to kindness and love and all of that. All right, let me scroll up and let's see. Pinky Lee, thanks so much for engaging the chat. I really appreciate it, and good evening to you. So you are first in line. Let's see. Oh, you said bones too. Ooh, we're starting the evening off with some bones. I like that. So sorry for the camera view. I'm working on improving it, but I'll try to get as much of your reading in as possible, and then I will like explain everything. So you want to know what's coming towards you in love. So again, bones are more general. I can see if love is a part of everything that's happening, but it's going to be more of a holistic picture. What's coming towards Pinky? What's coming towards Pinky with love? All right, I'm going to scoot this down here a little bit so you can see. There we go. So you have these two things fly off the board, which means that these are sort of like not in your general vicinity of happening right now, which is good because this one is really all about your fears. So they're sort of behind you, or just out of your mind right now. So for all of this happening right now, you have a little bit of stuff that's been on your mind, but it's been mostly good for the most part. Let me see if I can get in here and see some stuff that's happening. You've been working really hard towards something. I don't know if you work with spirits or a deity or anything like that, but you've really overcome a lot of stress, and like you just got done being, something wore you out recently that you just put behind you. So I think what that means is over here you have a lot of like open relationships and family, and maybe somebody in your family is connecting you with someone, or it's someone that has been part of your family, not like blood or anything, but someone you've known for a while that you're going to be building some really strong connections with, or already have strong connections with, actually. Yeah, I see that more. This is you, so you already have this circle right here with you, and it's someone that your family really enjoys. So over here, this is just normal, like, you know, everybody kind of has stresses and stuff that they worry about, but you have really good energy here that is being protected. Someone was trying to, some sort of negative energy was sort of following you, but you've been protected from that, either by your friends, or again, if you work with spirits or deities, I don't, you know, whatever you do, whether you meditate, something like that. And you do have a little mild disappointment with some new opportunity that came your way. Maybe it's not quite as grand as you were hoping for it to be. But yeah, that was your big picture, but I did throw in some of what I saw with your love reading. So let me know how that resonates with you guys. And yeah, if you enjoy your reading, make sure you give me a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And let's see who we have next. Tarot. So what will happen between your husband, Christina, you and your husband? So I have Christina, you are up next. Hey Keith. Let's see. Pookie, I have you after Christina. Then I have Tara Lynn, and anybody who's asking for a reading, go ahead and put your question in. I'm going to go in the order of when I see the questions, not when you ask for a reading. So just so you know, just because the chat's a little quick tonight. All right, so Christina, let's go through your readings. All right, you asked for Tara. I'm going to spend some time waking this up as I look at your question. So you want to know what's going to happen between your husband, Sean. You and your husband, Sean. Let's see. What's going to happen between Christina and her husband, Sean? Okay. You got the Father of Swords. So this is reversed, and I don't really read this deck in reverse. If you've been to my other lives, my other deck, I have been practicing with reversals, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that up. But the Father of Swords is a lot of mental energy. So you guys are just, I don't know, you're in your heads, both of you, about this, about whatever is going on between you, and it seems like you can't get out of it. So I'm going to pull a clarifier card because I want to see what is going on. Because this is more of, this feels more of a now, but I don't know what is going to happen. Let's see. Clarifier card for Christina. Oof, there we go. All right, so this is the Lovers. The Lovers is actually usually a good card, but compounded on the Swords, I feel like maybe you guys need to work something out. And maybe seeing these two together, it's saying that you guys need to do some therapy, counseling, couples therapy, whatever, in order to surmount whatever this mental block is you guys have with each other in order to get to this point. Because this is saying that it's possible, but you have to definitely put in the work. You need to breach this wall in order to get to this point. And I kind of have these backwards, but you know, you get the point. So Christina, let me know if that resonates with you. And sorry guys, the chat is super quick, but Yeah, so yeah, I can definitely see this is just, you know, I know it's like the father, but it's like the mother of all stress, Christina, and it's just like wearing you down, and you need to basically get what's in your heads together out in order to get to this harmonious spot. Yeah, see, if you guys aren't going to do the counseling part, that's the thing. You guys got to do that. You need to work out the mental part before you can get anywhere. And I think that's what it's really saying is if you can't find a way to get to that point, it's going to be really hard. All right. That is me, Pookie Oracle. Will I find love soon, and how soon? All right. Will Pookie find love soon? Ooh, okay. So you got priorities. Focus on what truly matters to you. So I'm going to pull a clarifier card just for timing with my tarot deck. Because my oracle doesn't really give me timing, so I'm going to do that with tarot. But the cool thing about this card is that it's all about, if you want it to be something that happens now, you have to prioritize it. So if you have been sort of trying to let the universe do what it's going to do, it's not going to work. So let's see. All right. You got Pentacles. So Pentacles is very slow moving energy. And this kind of makes a lot of sense. So it seems like maybe finding love has been on your mind, but you haven't been putting action towards it. So it's going to take you a little while to get there. And by a little while, Pentacles is very, very slow moving energy. So I don't see that happening within the year in terms of finding an actual relationship. You might have like small things happen, but nothing like big and long lasting. All right, so Taralyn, I have you next. Black Madonna, if you didn't put your question in, go ahead and put your question in. Thank you so much for the follow. Dynasty? I hope that says Dynasty. I can't see my own screen. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Honey. Okay. Hi, honey. So, Jessica, you want a general reading. So, I have Taralyn. I have Jessica, Kristen, and Julie J. Hey, welcome back, Julie J. All right. Let's get you, Taralyn. So, I think you said... Okay, you didn't specify whether you wanted tarot or not, so I'm going to go ahead and do tarot just because if you don't say what you want, I'm going to default to tarot or whatever it sounds like you probably need. So, Taralyn wants to know about her friendship with Jerome. What is Taralyn's friendship with Jerome like? Woo. Okay. Let's see. You got two cards. So you have the Four of Wands, and then you also have the Six of Cups. So you guys, I'm gonna straighten this out for you guys. Taralyn, have you guys been friends for a really long time? Because you have like a lot of deep rooted connections and just history and emotions with each other, but you're not quite in that like throes of passion. You guys, one of you, maybe you, has a crush on the other, but you're not sure how to focus it and get to the next step. So there's a lot of love between you guys. It's just you have to determine whether that love can turn into passion. So it's really cool. I mean, it sounds like you guys have a great relationship. This is a really good card to have. It means you guys have you know, it's not a surface level relationship. All right, I'm gonna take a quick drink break while I catch up with the chat. Pinky, you love my bones. That's so funny. That sounds weird to say. Okay, so I have Kristen next. And you guys, can you hear my cat whining in the background? Julie J. Let's see. Pinky, yeah, you know, from your reading, I could tell. I wasn't sure if it was like ancestors. Some people work with deities and stuff like that. Black Madonna, I have you next. And guys, yeah, if you're enjoying these readings, go ahead and press that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future lives. Tiffany A. Luna. I love that name. My cat, my other cat, not this one, whining, is named Luna. Oh, wow. You guys have some deep questions this week. I love it. Okay. Yeah, you're so welcome, Christina. I wish it was better news, but you know, it's hard, like, especially when only one party wants to do the work. And yeah, hello Dynasty again, just to say hi Pookie Bear, hi guys. Yeah, and sorry for those of you that are on Twitch. I'm still, I don't know if I'll ever figure out the Twitch queue. It might be beyond my mental capacity. And by that, I mean my patience. Yeah, I saw your question, Black Madonna. Don't worry. I have you on my list. Hey, Anastasia or Anastasia? Yeah, go ahead, Anastasia. Go ahead and put your question in. I'm just catching up on the chat, going through, making sure I didn't miss anybody. So I'm going to go back up. And let's see. I want to make sure that I don't go too far. Yeah. Okay. So Pookie Oracle, we did that. And then we did Tara Lynn with your friendship question. And you just want, okay, so we're at Jessica. Jessica, you want a general love reading with tarot. Okay. So a general love reading. Sorry if I'm like looking around, my cats are like exploring. So I mentioned that I just moved. So they're just kind of touching stuff that they shouldn't be right now. All right. So Jessica just wants a general love reading. She's a Pisces and wants tarot. General love reading for Jessica. Whew. Sorry, guys. I have butterfingers. General love reading for Jessica. Ooh. Ooh, lovely. Okay, Mother of Wands. So, there's someone that you are interested in. I don't know if you guys are actually in a relationship or not, or anything like that, but it seems like you have really strong feelings for this person. So, or it could be the other way around. Somebody has strong feelings for you, but there's this like protective, motherly energy. But wands are all about passion and just a lot of action. So one of you is about to make a move, and it's probably going to be very soon. So that's really cool. Who's interested in who, Jessica? Julie J, let's get you next. Okay. You want tarot as well. She wants to know how things will progress in the next couple of months between you and Philippe. All right. How are things going to go in the next few months? for Julie J and Philippe. I really love your username, Julie J. I don't know why. I like don't use anybody else's full username, but yours just rolls off the tongue. All right. What is happening in the next few months between Julie and Philippe? What's happening in the next few months between Julie and Philippe? Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess. So I'm going to actually look this up because I want to get this one right. So I really like the High Priestess card because I see a lot of myself in it. So in this sense, there's a lot of... The High Priestess, first of all, is all about like... There's a lot of feminine energy in there, but there's also mystery and self-awareness when it comes to the self or like the spirit. So if you dabble in witchcraft or anything like that, it's all about those types of energies. So in terms of your relationship, it seems like this is saying that you already know what is happening. So you already have the clues or the pieces in front of you to know what's going on. And basically it's saying, there's literally a line that says, look to the past for the obvious. So you have the power within yourself to find out what's going on between the two of you. And it seems like I'm gonna pull a clarifier, but it seems like you're already more wise about the situation than you feel like. So I'm gonna do a clarifier card for Julie J. Clarifier card for that one. No, this one. Here we go. Ooh, the Magician. You have a lot of majors. So major arcana are like really important events or emotions or anything that's happening in your life, and this card is all about action. You see like all of the different minor suits in here, and I'm going to scoot that over some more so you can see. And basically this is all about just boundless opportunities, boundless energy. So it seems like there's nothing but expansion in your future relationship, so that's really cool. Let's see. Black Madonna is KF stalking you on your social media? I'm gonna just do the yes or no. Too close. All right, let's try this again. Is KF stalking Black Madonna on social media? There we go. Yes. Oh gosh, that's not fun. So I'm sorry to hear that. All right. So next I have Tiffany. I have Keith. Then I have, let's see. Yeah, Tiffany, then Keith, then Anastasia. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Of course, everybody hears Apollo. He's so loud, and I'm shocked Luna hasn't come in. Like, I'm your supervisor. I need to be with you during all calls. And speak of the devil. That's literally her right now. So then I have Lovity. Hi, Lovity. Welcome back. I love that name. It reminds me of like a Tim Burton character. Yeah, Luna. All right, let me scroll back up, and I'm gonna pull Luna up here to join us. All right, Tiffany, when will he contact me? He's a Pisces. Come here. Come here and say hi to everybody. This is my Luna, so just in time for Tiffany Luna's reading. You're gonna sit and be a good girl. She does not like the shuffling of the cards, so I'm not gonna bridge shuffle. All right. When will he contact Luna? Luna? She doesn't like the cards. Let's see. He's a Pisces. Thank you for the like and subscribe, by the way. When will he contact Tiffany? Ooh, so you have Cups. So it's not as soon as if you were going to get, if you got Wands, but Cups is still quicker flowing energy than perhaps Pentacles. So it's going to take him a while, but I think what's happening is he needs to take this time to kind of reflect on his emotions towards you or for you or whatever. Because this is the Son of Cups, and the Son of Cups is more of like starting a new beginning or just kind of reflecting on the journey. They haven't really started the journey yet. So I would say this is probably within a few months. It's not like days or weeks, but it's also not as long as like a year or more. And during that time, he's working on his thoughts towards you. And I think they're like, he's just coming to terms with how he feels romantically towards you, but like in a good way. Really nice reading. All right, Keith, is the woman who my fam is trying to set me up with recently going to be another bad time? Tarot. So I'm actually going to do the yes or no coin for you and then follow up and see. So is the woman Keith's being set up with going to be another bad time? And while that is doing that, okay, so this is a no. Let's expand on that. So I'm going to change the question up just a little bit. So we now know it isn't going to be a bad time. So what is, how are things going to go with the woman Keith's being set up with? How are things going to go with the woman Keith's being sent up with? Oof, gosh, Butterfingers. Come on. Actually, it's this one. All the others are not right. So, here you have the Eight of Wands, which is really cool. So this card is all about sort of striking while the iron is hot and standing out in some sort of way, right? So it might take a minute, but there's going to be a point where it's just like, oh wow, this is really cool. You're having a kick-ass time, and like she's going to stand out from all these other sticks, and it will be just like sort of electricity. So like this little colorful lightning bolt here is just going to be a strike a good time. So good luck. I'm going to ask you about this later, and FYI, I know Keith, so like I'm going to bug him about this incessantly. Honey, so I'm sorry, I just caught your question. I cannot figure out Twitch. I feel like it's been 84 years meme every time I try to figure something out on Twitch. So yeah, sorry about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the cameo by Luna. Next I have Lovity in the queue, my own personal mental queue, because I can't get the queue to work. And Jessica, yeah, I guess you are into each other, but like it's hard to tell when you've been friends with someone too long, whether it's just like, wow, I love this person, or I'm in love with this person, you know? Mysterious High Priestess. You're so welcome, Black Madonna. So Butterfly, yeah, you can totally get a reading. And Batty? I love that name. You guys just go ahead and ask your questions. So I see your general love reading, Butterfly. And Batty, just go ahead and ask your question. And as I go through the chat, I will get to yours. Aw, Pinky Lee, thank you so much. You really just came for Luna and Apollo. It's okay. I know. They're the real stars of the show. If Luna wasn't so terrified of the card shuffling, I'd get her to hang out more. Hey, Gigi. Yeah, I hope so too, Keith. And like I said, I'm going to bug you about this. Hey, Lucy. Yeah, hi. You guys go ahead, put your questions in the chat and I will get to you. So I'm gonna go back up. I kind of caught up on the chat, talked about some cats more, had some good times. And one of these days I'm gonna figure out Twitch, but that day is not today. Okay, I know I just saw the question. I apparently scrolled too quickly. Okay, so Lovity, there you are. Yes, you may know. So, what are Mustafa's next actions towards you? Ooh, that was quick. Ooh, the Chariot. You guys are getting a lot of major arcana with these love questions, which is really interesting. Because last week I got a lot of swords, which was not cool. Or not fun answers for some people. So you got the Chariot, Lovity. And basically the Chariot is, in this case, all about like triumph. So he's someone who takes like a lot of action. It seems like he is very sure of himself, really confident. So he's going to, if he's a go-getter and you guys have already had some history together, it sounds like he's going to just go for it. Maybe he's going to ask you out on that date. Maybe you guys have sort of been talking a little bit and the next step is that date, or maybe it's something a little more serious. But whatever it is, it's really good for you. So that's really cool. Nice reading. Oh, Jessica, I just realized that you said you have a partner, but you're into somebody. So that's curious. Curious indeed. Yeah, guys, so if you've been enjoying the readings, go ahead, again, like and subscribe. I am here Fridays at 8. I'm thinking of adding another day, so if you have another day in mind, go ahead and comment it in the chat, and just gives me an idea of when you guys are free. Okay, Butterfly, I got you next. General love reading. You can't get up here. You don't like the cards. General love reading for Butterfly. General love reading for Butterfly. Ooh, goodness. General love reading for Butterfly. Let's see what we have. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, we got that Son of Cups again. That is really cool. Okay. So, for you have a new journey. Not like new. This isn't something that you're just starting. It's more something that you've been thinking about for a while, or you've noticed you've been developing feelings, and you're working on the plan of action for the next step. So, I mentioned before that the sun, or the page, is really like starting a journey, and sort of you've been taking this time to learn or meditate or focus those energies. So in this case, you're focusing those emotions. So I don't know if somebody just recently came into your life and you're trying to decide like what it is about them that you really like, and it's starting to grow and manifest itself. Or if you are more on the side of just putting yourself back out there. But this is really good energy to have for a love reading. It's just like the start of something new, anything. Yeah, Chrissy, you can totally get a free reading. I'm going to go through and see if you guys added your questions. I have Denise, I have you next. Gina, yeah, I do a lot of general love readings, or just general readings in general. So, who did I just say? And okay, so then I have Lucy. So it's Denise, then Lucy, and Grace. And I'm sure there are more. I'm just going to go through them and then catch up on the chat. All right, Denise, you want a tarot reading about Brad's current feelings towards you. All right, let's see. Let's blow out that old energy. Brad's feelings towards Denise. Brad's feelings towards Denise. Ooh, he has a lot of strong feelings towards you. It doesn't mean that he'll necessarily act on them yet, but you see this lion. The lion is all about being king, and just, if you've ever seen, I don't know, you might not be as weird as me and watch like Big Cat Diary, but lions are all about taking what they want. And I don't mean that in like a weird, like cringy sort of way, but more of like, he's not going to beat around in the bush. He's eventually like going to just out and out tell you that he likes you. So he's really digging you in its strong emotions. So you're probably going to be hearing from him soon. All right, Lucy, will you reunite with someone from your past? Will you reunite with Joe from your past? Okay, let's see. Will Lucy reunite with Joe? Whew. All right. You have the Son of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So, Pentacles is sometimes weird to get in terms of a, like, relationship question, but the Son of Pentacles means that whatever is going to happen between you guys, if anything, is not going to happen for a very long time. You're just beginning to even process those things. And I think what's going on is you or he are focused on different things right now. So you're not really focused on each other. You might be reunited because of a need for resources, not a need for like emotion. So like the Ten of Pentacles is more about like fulfillment in terms of like your home or money or something like that, something more physical and less emotional. So if you guys are reunited. I'm going to do a clarifier with my coin to see if that's a yes or no. But if you are not reunited, it's not going to be for relationship purposes. So I'm going to scoot these off to the side and just ask, will you guys be reunited? Oop. I actually hit my phone. Sorry, let's try that again. Okay, so it seems like you will be reunited, but it's not going to be for like emotional relationship reasons. It's going to be more for convenience. So next I have Grace. And yeah, Gigi, you can have a general love reading. And you're so welcome, Butterfly. Hi, Psychro. I definitely was going to call you Psycho. Denise, yeah, you know, like, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. And I don't know if maybe he's not generally like that, but something happened recently that is going to change his, like, he's just going to be like, all right, you know, it's do or die. Yeah, Grace, I will totally connect with you as best I can. Yeah, Forever Jada, go ahead and ask your question. Welcome to the chat. All right, so let me go back up. Grace. Let's see. Yeah, Grace, you went tarot. Good. And you just want to know a general, what do you need to know? That's a nice one. It's a good one to do along with my weekly reflection. So if you missed my weekly reflection, it was all about, I think it was pink quartz, which is like rose quartz, I guess. But it was all about finding that love, opening up your heart, and just finding kindness, which is something I definitely needed this past week. All right. What does Grace need to know? What does Grace need to know? Ooh, okay. I'm going to pull another one for you, though. What does Grace need to know? Okay. So you have the Mother of Cups, and you have the Seven of Wands. So the Mother of Cups is all about, like, these two together, very interesting. They don't really support each other. Let me look something up for you. Okay. So the Mother of Wands is all about, like, peak emotional energy and being able to use that in sort of a motherly, insightful way. So I don't know if there's a situation you're going through where you just kind of need to rely on that intuition. It's like, you know, think of like a mother's instinct, like gut intuition kind of thing. And basically what you need to do with that is just use that energy to stand out. So I don't know if it means stand out from just your general day-to-day or something at work. Maybe it's something that you're working on. Do you have like a project that you've been working on? Because if so, then maybe you need to trust your intuition and just use that to stand out. And yeah, it also, I wanted to consult my book on this because sometimes the wild unknown has slightly different meanings than general tarot. And every once in a while I'll get an inkling that there's a little more going on. And so if this is all about your gut instinct, this is about standing out, you do that with that inner strength that you have. So yeah, that's really cool. I wonder what it is that you're working on, Grace. All right, Gigi, let's do a general reading. And I'm going to default to tarot because you didn't mention, so I'm going to assume it's tarot. Okay, great. Forever Jada, you got your question in there. So I have you after, let's see here. So I just did Grace. So I have you after Poisonous. So Poisonous, you are next. Then I have Jada and Kristen. Ooh, we have some new folks. So welcome. I think I welcomed you, Kristen. If not, welcome to the chat. Happy Friday. Chrissy and November, welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Pinky Lee. I really appreciate you helping me like with the chat, and you have a great Friday. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and sorry about that. So I will have you down November as the last reading, and then we will do our weekly or weekend, like, thoughts for the weekend kind of thing. All right. So Poisonous, you just want a general love reading. Let's see. Yeah. All right, let's get a general love reading for Gigi. General love reading for Gigi. Ooh, okay. So this is the Four of Pentacles. So the Six of Wands. I'm like losing it. Oh my gosh, it's been a long week. So you have the Six of Wands, and basically you are finally like blossoming into something new. You found like someone that you really vibe with, and you're kind of putting all of this, which you cannot see me doing right now, you're putting all of this like negative energy just behind you, and you're just flying above it all, and you're flying towards something new, hopefully. I'm going to expand on that real quick. So that was the Six of Wands. Yeah, that's right on par. So another keyword for this card in the wild unknown is victory. So you're going to have a lot of wins here in the love world coming up. I know who I'm calling after this live is over. Okay, next I think I have Jada. I'm going to do the yes or no coin with you, and depending what the answer is, I'm going to elaborate with tarot. So, will Jada get promoted to paralegal in her law firm if she works hard in the next 3 to 5 months? Ooh, yes. You better go kill it, girl. I can't believe you're a paralegal. That's amazing. And yeah, it's going to take a lot of hard work, but it looks like it's going to work out for you. So a preemptive congratulations on that. So Kristen, does your ex want to reconcile? So I'm again going to oh my god, there is nothing. That's so bleak. Okay, so Kristen, I'm going to go ahead and do the yes or no coin, and then depending on the answer, I'll elaborate. So, does Kristen's ex want to reconcile? Yes. So, if you want a clarifier on that, if you want more, let me know. Chrissy, who's coming towards you in your love life? You've never been in love? As a Taurus, I kind of relate to that. I've only had like one serious boyfriend ever. Not ashamed to say that. Okay, Chrissy, you want okay. I'm gonna do tarot for you. So who is coming to Chrissy in her love life? Who is coming? Whoops. Who is coming to Chrissy in her love life? Ooh, Judgment. So, a lot of majors tonight. Wow, it's kind of interesting how that's been happening. So, let me look that up. Judgment can be good or bad. I personally see this as you've put in a lot of hard work in finding the right man, either or person. I don't want to assume who you date, right? But you've basically worked a lot on yourself, and you're getting to the point where you're manifesting the things that you want. And in this case, it's a relationship. So I would say this is saying that you've been working towards a goal, and that is basically what's coming towards you. That's the manifestation happening. So whoever, if you've been changing your life up, or your, just your day-to-day habits, stuff like that, that is going to lead you towards what's coming towards you. But I see this as something good, especially Judgment can be good or bad, but in this case, it's like you're finally soaring, right? You're finally getting rid of all of the stuff in your past, and you're going to be free and enough to find that goodness that's coming towards you. All right. So guys, I have, and Grace, you are so welcome. Everybody, I have November as the last reading. So if you have come after that, I'm sorry. I'm going to be wrapping it up soon. But don't let that hinder you. I'm going to do a community reading for the weekend, and I will be back here on Friday again, next Friday at 8 p.m. Let's see. I gotta scroll up and find your question, November. There we go. So, when will Jalen return to us? All right. When will Jalen return to November? When will Jalen return? When will Jalen return? So, Jalen needs to work through some mental energy first, some mental blocks, some walls, something like that. He or she needs to deal with that. And I see that as taking probably like a few weeks into like maybe a month-ish time frame. Swords is quick moving energy, but it's not as fast as Wands, so it might not take that long. So I would say maybe up to a month. But he needs to work on his whatever mental blocks he is up. You're so welcome, Kristen. And you too, November. I hope he figures stuff out and gets back to you sooner than a month, but you never know. People just need some time. And it's nice. It's sometimes people just need that alone time to process, and then once they're done processing, they come back. All right. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the tarot away. So, I always do a community reading in the beginning and the end. The community reading in the end was all about finding love, and that happened over the past week. Moments where you could open your heart and finding kindness. So let's figure out what our community reading is for this weekend. I'm going to go back to my Moonlight Oracle deck. So I'll put that there so you can see. That'll be a little better. And just what the collective can do and focus on throughout the week. What can we focus on throughout the weekend? Oh my God, that was fast. Ooh, okay. So we got the Amethyst card. That's all spirituality, intuition, stress relief. Guys, you have no idea. If anybody has moved as much as me, you might have an idea, but I've moved at least 8 times in 10 years. And I just got done with hopefully my last move in at least 3 years on Saturday. So I'm in some major need of stress relief, specifically. But for everybody else, focus on that intuition, spirituality, meditate, do whatever you need to do. I know I've moved so many times, guys, so many times. Your girl is tired. And then not only am I tired, the space cadets, aka my cats, were tired. They basically protested by deciding they weren't going to use the box anymore. So that was fun. But guys, thanks so much for joining me today. If you want me to add some other days to my lives, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what days you want to do. And gradually, my area is going to be set up more and more. I'm sure you can see there are fewer boxes over here than there were previously. And someone's whining over there. But hi, cereal. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I will be here next Friday at 8 p.m. So I will be here again with my my oracle. I don't know which oracle yet. One of my tarot decks, and I will have my bones and my trusty yes or no coin. So, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And I know some of you came in a little later. Just join me again on Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want some other days added in for some free readings, comment below. Just let me know what days you guys are free, and I will try to fit it in. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you later.